Hi, I'm Mike, and today I'm going to give you some suggestions on how to replace your Fluidmaster fill valve in under 30 seconds with no tools. Hey, if this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss anything. Alright, so a couple of years ago I put out a video on replacing a Fluidmaster fill valve in under 30 seconds with no tools. It's been pretty successful, but there is a common thread throughout there that for the people that aren't successful, the complaint is that they cannot get this collar up. And so as a refresher, this is right out of the box. We're going to remove the collar. We're going to pull the thing apart. And this is what sticks out of the toilet. We're going to take this new part and stick it right on the old stem. It's that easy. It's done really fast. That's why it's under 30 seconds. But for the people that can't get that, I'm going to give you a couple of suggestions on how to get this collar. And it really is easy. It's just a very tight space in there to work, and as you can see, I can get it up and down with one hand. So the first thing I would do is to let the water, turn the water off, flush the toilet, let the water drain down below this collar. We want this to get dry because sometimes if it's wet, it's kind of hard for people, especially older people like me, to grab on, and your hand slips off of it and it makes it difficult. So increase your odds by letting this dry, and if the water doesn't drain down, we'll get a sponge, dab up the water and squeeze it off into the bowl. We want this thing to be nice and dry. You can increase your chances to lift the collar up and pull the old part off. Number two, I think, would be to increase your chances by maybe using something that has got some friction to it, like sandpaper. Don't sand it, but you want to wrap the sandpaper around this collar to grip it, and so you can pull it up a little easier. Again, you're going to increase your chances by doing that. Lastly, you know those big rubber bands you find in the produce section of a grocery store, the big thick ones like you might see around a bundle of asparagus or something. Use one of those and wrap it around there, and it'll increase the circumference of the collar, which is going to make it easier to pull up, as well as increasing the friction on there so your hand doesn't slip off. You know, another thing I thought of, although the area is really too small down there, if you can get a pair of pliers on this and use something like the head of a hammer, and you want to be really careful with that, because the last thing you want to do is crack the tank or crack a piece of plastic in there, because these are all plastic and you don't want to have a water issue at your house. But you're going to grab the collar with pliers, and then you're going to take just the head of the hammer and tap upwards on the pliers to try to goose this collar up like this so you can pull the top off. Okay, so there's I guess 4 suggestions on how to get this done quickly. And of course, the very last thing, if all of that fails, then go ahead and replace the entire fill valve. It's not a whole lot more time. This is just a really nice quick hack that makes it, you know, literally a 30-second job on a weekend and you're done. To replace the entire fill valve, well, you got to drain the water out, and it's maybe 20 minutes instead of 30 seconds. But regardless, it's a quick fix. I hope this video helped you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.